What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do here on the Jam Session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money making Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. NBA playoffs, day 2. It was some great playoff games yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I went 1-3 here on the Jam Session. On the premium side, I went 1-1 officially. Cashed with the Indiana Pacers. Should have cashed the other one with the Denver Chicken Nuggets, which was the NBA play of the day. Had the Nuggets land 2.5. Norman Powell, meaningless 3. Nuggets win by 2. That hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt. Is what it was, though. Be what it be. That's yesterday. Today's a new day. New day, new money, new opportunities. Let's do the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. Finna get you guys the information you need to know. Finna let you guys know my thoughts, my opinions, and get you, ladies and gentlemen, in and out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Let's do it, man. Money making Sunday. First game on the board, man, we got our favorite money making team. The best ATS team in the NBA this season. The team with the best record in the NBA this season, the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies. Man, this team is 13.5-point home favorites over the Memphis Grizzlies. Total 229.5. In a game like this, ladies and gentlemen, this is one I just don't want to overcomplicate. I'm on Oklahoma City. I'm laying the points. I think they dominate Memphis. When we look at how these two teams matched up during the regular season, that's exactly what happened. Oklahoma City dominated Memphis. 130-106 was the score in the first meeting, which was on the 29th of December. In Oklahoma City, the next meeting was in Memphis. Oklahoma City went in there, beat them up 125-112 on the 8th of February. The next meeting was in Memphis as well. Oklahoma City went in there, beat them up 120-103. That game was on the 5th of March. And the most recent meeting, Oklahoma City played them boys at home at the crib on the 27th of March. You know how that one turned out. Oklahoma City blew them out in that one as well. 125-104. The Thunder buddies, man, they have manhandled Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has manhandled Memphis all season long. Oklahoma City comes into this game really well rested with the rest advantage. Memphis, while they did look really good in their last game, we'll give them some credit for that. These are two teams on opposite spectrums. The Oklahoma City Thunder absolutely turned it up post All-Star break from an ATS perspective, while Memphis has been absolutely free falling. One team over the last 2 months has been printing money. One team on the other side has been burning money. One team we trust with our life, basically laying extended numbers at home at the crib. The other team, we don't like betting when they're on the road anyway. They're a much better team at home. So, first game of the day, early start time. Let's not overcomplicate this, man. Say it with me. Thunder buddies for life. We trust this team. We love this team. We're going to lay the points with this team as we look for them to dominate and make a statement early in game 1. Let's keep it rolling, man. We got the defending champs, the Boston Celtics, at home at the crib with the Orlando Magic rolling in. Celtics 13.5-point home favorites, total 205 here in this one. Another one where I think the favorite kicks the living dog shit out of the dog in this one. I'm on the Boston Celtics. I'm laying the points here. Let's talk about the season series. Orlando did win the season series 2-3. They won the first meeting between these two teams 108-104 on the 23rd of December in Memphis. In Orlando. And then the Celtics won the next meeting, 121-94 on the 17th of January. Orlando won the next meeting, the most recent meeting, 97-76. I don't think there's a whole lot to really take from that last meeting, though. The Celtics were not at full strength in that game. Orlando, man, they played some solid basketball heading into the postseason. I don't want to take too much from that. Look, I'm laying the points with the Celtics. I don't think this is a game that's too complicated. Orlando has been a team this season, when they play bad teams, they're going to win, they're going to cover, they're going to beat up on them, they're going to look like the team you expect them to look like. But when they play the better teams, the good teams, those are where you really see them struggle. I still think Boston is the best team in the NBA by a pretty decent margin. Bad matchup here for Orlando, especially on the road in Boston. The one time we saw them in Boston this season, they got obliterated, 121-94. Something similar is probably on the horizon today. I think y'all gonna watch the Celtics today and remember, duh, it's the fucking Celtics. Not overcomplicating this one. I'm laying the points with Boston here in this one. We got the Cleveland Cavs laying 12.5 points on the Miami Heat. Total 215.5. Cleveland, man. Cleveland. We've seen them win 2 of the 3 meetings over Miami this season. Miami won the very first meeting, 122-113 on the 8th of December in Miami. Cleveland has proceeded to win the next 2, 126-106 in Miami on the 29th of January and 112-107 in Cleveland on the 5th of March. It's a lot of lumber to lay in a spot like this. Cleveland was really trustworthy for majority of the season. Post All-Star break, they kind of started going through the motions and weren't nearly as good from an ATS perspective as they were pre-All-Star break. Miami has looked good. They're the first 10 seed to escape out of the play-in and make the playoffs. There's only been one team to ever do that, and that is the Miami Heat. They really had no business being in the play-in the first place, to be honest. This is a team that has a lot of experience. Tyler Hero has extended playoff experience. So does Bam. So does Wiggins. So does their coach. I love the way Davion Mitchell is playing right now. Him and his brother going at each other in this series should be a good one. Cleveland is a team, they're going to have to show me. Cleveland going to have to show me, especially in the playoffs. I don't want to lay this many points with Cleveland. This is just my thoughts personally. I understand why Cleveland is double-digit favorites here in this game. It would not shock me if they won and covered and dominated Miami in this game. But I also think there's a scenario where this game is going to be tightly contested all the way through, and Cleveland might go on a run late. This game, to me, reminds me kind of the Knicks game yesterday, where I think Miami's going to battle all game. And it's just a matter of, do they have enough juice in the tank to hold on late fourth quarter? That's my honest opinions on this game tonight. I think it's going to be tightly contested. Look exactly how that Pistons-Knicks game looked. I told you guys yesterday the Knicks were the better team. I did expect them to win that game. And I do expect Cleveland to win this game. But Miami's a tough, gritty team. They're going to push up on you. They're playoff experienced. It's going to be a good game. I want the points in my back pocket with Miami. I think they can do enough to hold on from an ATS perspective. I think it's too many points to lay with a young Cleveland team, still with major question marks on what they're going to do in the postseason. Let's keep rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Last and final game of the night, we got the Golden State Warriors out on the road facing the Houston Rockets. Rockets 1.5 point home favorites in this one. It's a really good game, really good series. This is my second favorite series in the first round behind the Nuggets and the Clippers. I think this is going to be one of the more competitive series. Looking at how these two teams matched up this season, Golden State won the regular season series 3-2. Houston won the most recent meeting 106-96. That game was on the 6th of April. In that game, that was the game that the Rockets really shut down Steph Curry, held him to 3 points. Amen Thompson looked really good defensively in that game. I think Curry's had that game at the forefront of his mind since it happened. First game, playoffs, I think Thompson's going to stop Curry again. Come here, young blood. Let me show you something. Welcome to the playoffs, young blood. I think it's what Curry show him today. May I have this dance, please? I like the Rockets. Tough draw for them here, though. It's a really tough draw. When you look at how these two teams have played not only this season, but over the last 2 to 3 seasons, the kryptonite of the Rockets has been the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors have had the number of the Rockets for a good amount of time. You know, Rockets stole one earlier this season in a game they had no business winning, And then the last game they just played, they held Curry to 3. I think Curry comes out, has a monster game today. Kind of puts the Rockets on notice, like, hey, man, I ain't got too many of these runs left. Let me show y'all something. Come here. You got playoff Jimmy right there next to him, man. You got the two henchmen, the other henchman, Draymond Green, actually playing some really good basketball right now. I like what I'm seeing from Polozimski. This Warriors team is dangerous, very dangerous. I like them to steal game 1. I do. I think the line here tells you everything you know, everything you need to know. As good as the Rockets have been, as much of a problem as they are at home, Houston, we have a problem. The problem is the Rockets got the worst draw possible, and they drew their kryptonite, which is the Golden State Warriors, and they're going to have to show me. They're going to have to show me they can beat that light-skinned man in back-to-back games. And like I said, him coming off of only having 3 the last time he played them, he might go for 50. Curry might go for 50 tonight. I ain't lying. So I'm on the Warriors. Probably go plus the 1.5. I really want to go money line, but it's the playoffs, man. No need to go crazy. I'll just grab the 1.5 with the Warriors here in our last and final game of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. All I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Got y'all guys in and out of here. Hopefully there was some information in there that you could pull from that will put you on the right side. Of course, I got premium plays over at the site. I did drop my NBA play of the day yesterday. It hurt. Norman Powell, meaningless 3. Is what it was, be what it be. I still wholeheartedly feel like I was on the right side. We'll get back on the right side today officially, though, and actually cash this ticket, I believe. If you believe me, scoop it up. $25. Pick Dawgz Premium, man. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here. Peace.